let's say I had a meeting with you, right? Let's say I'm setting myself up. I'm a founder. I'm an entrepreneur, and you and I get a meeting. That's where we start. We started a meeting. I assume. How did I get there? How did I, at the very basic level, did I get introduced? Did you respond to a tweet? How does that even happen?
So so typically, if you get a meeting with us, you've already passed the 10 to 15% threshold. So a lot of people will reach out to us mostly by email. Don't reach out to us by phone, fax, cards, singing in front of our door, sending us a tweet, reaching out to my children, really bad. Or sending someone sent me a card which was yay big, which got therefore stuck at the main Palo Alto sort of post office, and I had to go there, to grab it. And I remember the postman saying, "What the hell?" Didn't find that guy. So we get 200 to 300 opportunities roughly by email a month, and the ones that we really sort of pay attention to in priority are the ones which have been introduced to us by someone who's sitting between you and us. And that's typically one of your friends, fellow, alumni from your school, or some colleague of yours or whatever, but someone who basically knows one of us, and us is myself, my partner Charles, or Stephanie works with us, who's going to say hello and then get mobbed, and someone who basically knows us, who can vouch for you as an entrepreneur, saying, I've spent a bit of time with that person and I understand what he's doing, and this is why I think he or she would be a good fit for you. And the reason why we use that sort of social proof of sorts is that we need to find a way to basically cut through that deal flow of ours and figure out which of the 200 or 300 opportunities we should actually meet. Yeah. And we won't meet more than 30 or 40 people. So figuring out who sits between us, and the good news is that LinkedIn is a tremendous tool for that. You could also use Twitter and figure out who I tend to listen to, because I only follow like a couple hundred people. And though I'm not sure I would listen to the guys that I follow on Twitter if they were sort of introducing me a deal. But anyway, let's assume I do. And you find sort of that intermediary step between us that shows that you've actually done a minimum sort of research to sort of get to us. And even though it's really unfair to say, we won't look at cold calls or cold emails, that's the way we do it, because we just get such a volume. And statistically, in 7 years, I have never seeded or funded someone who had sort of reached out to us cold. So, it's a pretty good metric.